continues to build as city centers across the globe prepare for the 20th anniversary of Unification Day.
Thousands line up at the site of the Great Accord, celebrating the formation of the Advent Coalition.
Keeping with their promise to humanity, 12 new gene therapy clinics will be opening in select cities by the end of the new year.
Despite the attempted attack by fringe elements, operations at the new facility in Paris thankfully remain unaffected.
In response to the unprovoked intrusion on the eve of our most beloved celebration, the speaker reaches out to us.
A small number of dissidents again repeat the mistakes of the old world.
Striking as we celebrate the benevolent savior who time and again offers only friendship and compassion.
Yet these trivial actions could never break the bond between humanity and the Elders.
Peacekeeping forces have already made several preemptive arrests of known collaborators. Advent again assures all citizens that today's celebrations will continue as planned.
Perfect.
We begin on Operation Gatecrash, a mandatory mission where we explode a building to flex on the aliens. Last time, we lost Jenna right away and used a ton of grenades. This time, we remembered how to play Xcom a little bit. We were a little bit more patient in our approach. I'm sure we'll run into this as a problem again later, but at least for now, we didn't start the snowball rolling against us on Mission 1. Our Gatecrash crew is Noah, BP, Jess having one of my favorite character designs, and Taters. I'm pretty happy to have all new faces on the crew, as it's fun to have familiar faces, but it's also fun to let new storylines develop before they're horribly terminated by alien lasers. Gatecrash goes smoothly, Taters plants C4, and everyone gets promotions on the way out. Noah becomes a phalanx, BP becomes a marine, Jess a combat engineer, and Taters a markswoman. Remember, these are probably our core soldiers going forward, so most of them going through unwounded and earning promotions starts a snowball rolling in our favor this time, rather than rolling against us. For our first proper mission of the game, we move off to hack a terminal and recover some autopsy data from the aliens. Long term, this should help our science, and we see the benefits of our clean gatecrash basically immediately, getting to take almost the entirety of our gatecrash squad on this first mission. To substitute in for the injured Jess, we take one nickel Julian, blacksmith, who keeps asking annoying questions about fun, and trying to show us photographs. Noah spends a lot of this mission showing off his pistol prowess, and Taters gets to benefit from the mistakes I made playing Zartli's last campaign, meaning she's got much better positioning and is much more useful as a markswoman overall. At one point, Julian panics and runs dangerously into combat, but given a bit of luck and a few convenient misses, he manages to pull it back together and go hack the terminal. He's not much of a hacker, but it works, and he escapes with the data. Almost. He doesn't die, he just gets knocked out, and the remaining squad managed to clean up the rest of the aliens before Julian bleed out, meaning we get to go through another mission with everyone alive. Everyone but Taters earns a promotion out of this mission, but BP and Taters earn a bond with each other and get this totally awesome commemorative poster to celebrate it. Look at it, it's glorious. After a bit more science and world exploration, the same mission from last time involving the Reapers and the Skirmishers pops up, where we escort their parties to combat and clear a bunch of aliens along the way. Given that I know what to do this time, I volunteer rookies Insane Juggalo Clown and the Pralkia, Millie, as one of the duos, and Phoenix, Connor, Reborn, and planned Beetle 44, Beetle, as the other. They make clean sweeps through their scripted sequences, meaning little resistance from the hordes of zombies that attempted to overrun them, and earning plenty of promotions from the process. Millie does get stabbed by the assassin in the final phase of the battle, but she survives handily and we gank the absolute hell out of the alien afterwards before she dramatically summons a horde of zombies on us again, which we carve through with ease on our way to the evac.
Time to return home, traitor.
Mock gets stolen once again, but otherwise, easy peasy. All 4 rookies earn promotions, with Plan Beetle becoming a sapper, Connor becoming a field medic, Millie becoming a tech specialist, and Juggalo becoming another marksman. We actually get a bunch of downtime after this mission, getting a chance to hire a bunch of new recruits, complete a bunch of research, establish contacts with other rebels, and train up a few of our rookies as specific classes. We take a minute to train up Manny the Guns Kinnes as an assault soldier, and Brenda Cowjam Nobre as another sapper. The aliens, upset by the quiet, attack a resistance base. We send Noah, Older, Taters, and BP on the counteroffensive, giving BP and Taters a chance to flex their bond, and Older a chance to stop being a rookie for once in Xcom 2. Though the mission was going well, Older took an unfortunate step, just a little too close to some of the aliens, who promptly moved to flank and crit him immediately. He dies in one shot. Rest in peace, Older. You were hardly given a chance. Twice. Aside from Older literally dying, the rest of the mission went fairly smoothly, with our experienced soldiers clearing through the aliens without too much guff, and the Resistance actually putting up a decent fight of their own. After the mission, BP and Noah got their third promotions, while Taters got her second, and Older got buried. Rest in peace, Older. After a little more world exploration and research, we get the location of Pratal Mox, the skirmisher captured from us earlier. We sent in a squad of Outrider, Taters, and Noah in to extract him, confident in the stealth capabilities of the trio to get the person out safely. The mission goes flawlessly, with literally no conflict being had until Outrider has to hack Mox's cell door, triggering a security alert. From there, we simply extract the prisoner and make a simple escape. Sadly, the clean mission means not much experience was earned, so no one leaves the mission with a promotion. Fortunately, we do leave with Mox, who we add to our roster. I should mention, Mox and Outrider seem to be story characters, but honestly I'm not very attached to them. I'd rather have them be people from the community like everyone else. With that in mind, I'll likely be rebuilding Outrider as Amy, and Mox as Shrub, who I had made a character for previously, but misgendered. Sorry, Shrub! Whoops! It's possible the game won't let me remake them, but if I can, I'll do it. Anyways, our next mission is one we failed previously. We got some intel on the machinations of Advent has in play, and decided to blow up a comms array to interrupt some of their efforts. For this mission, we bring Connor, BP, Taters, Jess, and Outrider. Jess starts the show with some fireworks.
Ready for the fireworks!
And later some fire, while Taters is posted up in the back and actually hitting things with the sniper rifle, making a world of difference. Our approach at the actual objective point is likely a bit slower than it should be, but we do manage to get Connor in to plant the bomb, and a round or two of cleanup afterwards has us cleanly victorious. Outrider, BP, and Connor all do leave wounded, but Jess, Taters, and Connor also leave with promotions. Plus, we actually stop the Dark Event this time, alleviating some of the constant pressure Advent will put on us. Afterwards, we secure a bond between Julian and Noah and commemorate it with a possibly sexual poster that's totally all over the place, and possibly has a blacksmith pun, so that's good. I mean, look at Julian's face. I don't think it's Noah that he's bonding with over here. Last mission of the day is a raid on an Advent supply train that some of our allies managed to stop, but couldn't quite clean up. Our intel suggests there are a number of large monsters on the battlefield. Being unsure what we're heading into, we send in the experienced Jess, with sappers Bree and Beetle, skirmisher Mox, and assault infantry Julian. Our plan here is to use the explosive ordnance of the two sappers and combat engineer to blow up any issues we might run into, using Julian and Mox as bait. Good luck! The assassin shows up. Honestly, we handled this mission a bit sloppily overall, but a lucky miss and a low damage roll from an enemy prevent it from being a disaster. Beetle has a pretty astounding hit rate, and Julian does a lot of work with his sword, meaning we're actually in good shape with few enemies left to deal with by the time the assassin actually decides to engage. She shows up and stabs Julian, who successfully completed his mission as bait. She then monologues a bunch before hiding in a building like that'll protect her from all of our grenades. Bree and Beetle level the building with a handful of grenades, and Jess happily moves in to finish her off with a rocket. One of the lessons we learned from last campaign is to destroy her as soon as she shows up rather than trying to chip away at her. So flattening the building might seem like overkill, but really it isn't. Mission complete. Julian and Bree leave wounded, but Mox, Julian, and Beetle all leave with promotions. Last campaign, at this point, we'd lost the 4 people? Something like that? For being at a similar point in the campaign as last time, we've lost only 1 soldier, and we lost them as a rookie. We've got 2 bonded pairs of soldiers in Beep Taters and No Blacksmith, as well as 3 healthy soldiers on their 3rd promotion, and 6 on their 2nd. I know it's XCOM and things could go awry at any mission, but I'm feeling pretty good at least about where we are right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you all posted on adventures through Alien Asia next time.